Up, collective? Welcome to Black Madonna HP's table. Etiquettes. OMG. You guys don't even see this coming. So, getting into your energy, I was getting that you have a person that's getting ready to either enter your life or you've already met this person, but there is someone who's getting ready to come towards you. And because you've been focused on you, been focused on yourself, you've been focused on your growth, you don't see this person coming. So let's go ahead and get into this message and see who this person is. Beloved, who's this individual that's coming towards the collective, beloved? Who's this individual that's coming towards the collective? Who's this individual? Ooh, collective. This person that's coming towards you, this is someone, you know how in your last relationship, collective, you put so much energy, effort, and time into that relationship, and whatever you did, collective, that relationship just wouldn't work for you. Like it wasn't. It's like no matter what you tried, the person just either fought against you or, would never just get right. It seemed like that person off of life just can't get right, right? So because of all of the energy, time, and effort that you put into that relationship, right, you need to take the time out, do your healing work, but it was deposited into your account, right? Because you didn't put all that energy just in that person, it didn't go nowhere. So there is an energy that's getting ready to surface in your life. This person, whatever you put out in your last relationship, is what you're about to get. So if you love the person unconditionally, you are getting ready to have a person enter your life who's gonna love you unconditionally, because the card of tolerance is here, and it says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love of everyone. So this is going to be a person that actually knows how to listen and understand you. This isn't going to be a person that like wants you to change, need you to change. Oh, you too this, you too that, not someone that's going to put you down, but this is going to be a person that takes the time to really get to know you, to really get to know your likes and dislikes, right? This is going to be a person, when they love unconditionally, it's not like they don't have eyes, but they're only going to have eyes for you. I feel like right now, right, even the way that the thumbnail is set up, right? This person isn't gonna mind watching you shine. I seen this dude on YT, and he was talking about he likes to wear black, but he don't like his woman to wear black. And she was asking him like, why you don't like your woman to wear black? He was like, I like to wear black so my woman can always shine. You understand what I'm saying? So you have this type of energy that's coming in, a person that's going to want you to shine and allow for you to shine without, you having to be someone totally different than who the hell you are. You understand what I'm saying? This is also going to be someone, when I say that accept you for who you are, you've never experienced this type of love before. For other people, you felt like you had to change, or you weren't good enough, or this person took you for granted or took advantage of you or something like that. This person's going to accept your flaws and all those things that you have insecurities about. This person is easily going to be able to just accept you because they love you. They're going to love you. You know how, just take for example, the person that you were dealing with, the person that you're no longer involved with, whatever, you know how you accepted all of their BS no matter what, because you really, really love this person? This is how this individual is going to be with you, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this energy and see how this person's entering your life. Beloved, how's this person entering the life of beloved? This person who they don't see coming towards them. How are they entering the collective's life? Oh, so, whoever this person is, it's like they gonna see, ooh, no, please, beloved, no. And you guys know why I'm saying no, because your ex energy wants to come out. this person just refuses to let your energy go because of who you are. And it's so frustrating because every time I try to do a new person's reading, here your ex come popping up, right? This person, oh, I'm so tired of reading the ex energy. Can we just, I mean, honestly, if a person hasn't been there with you in like a week, it's been a week or more, like, come on now, we moving on. Like, in a week, you could do a whole lot of stuff. I don't know too many people that can go without intimacy for a week. So come on, bro, are we really, or sis, we really getting ready to play this game? But this person has a lot of remorse when it comes to you, their choices, their actions, their behaviors, the way they treated you. They don't want you to move on with anyone new. They still want to be that person that's the apple of your eye. They know that they were toxic. They know that they brought you a storm into your life, right? They know that they brought this dark cloud with them. They know all the tears you cried. They know all the pain that you suffered. They know all of this, but they still don't want you to move on and just let them go without trying again. I am so upset. Oh my God, I'm tired of reading the X. How many of you guys are tired of the X energy and just want something new? Put it in the chat, because this is getting redundant at this point. Clarify this guilt energy, beloved. And they stalking. Oh my gosh, no wonder. They're still in your energy, and they watch your social media. They watch, like, if you guys stay in the same area, they ride past your house. This person, I don't get why they're in the dark with this energy, why they haven't came forward, why are they scared? But they can do all of this. They can still have this guilt, this regret, whatever. But at the end of the day, collective, you still got somebody new that's amazing coming towards you. And this person is going to try to play, get back with you last minute. And for some of you guys, it's going to be too damn late. Beloved, why is this person, look, the Page of Swords hopped straight out the deck. Why is this person playing the background right now? This ex person. Oh my goodness, because they're watching your socials. Yeah, they see you. This is some BS. So they've made a decision. And let me tell you, this is messed up. And I swear to goodness, this is why you should not get back with this person. So they sat back and they thought about you and whatever other person they were dealing with, right? This person has decided that you are wifing material, or you are husband material, and you are the one that they want. So you know what it tells me? The grass wasn't greener on the other side. They went over there and it was doo-doo brown. You understand what I'm saying? Because now they want to look back. No, you could have had all of this, sir. You could have had all of this, ma'am. But you decided to go over there. Thank you, Josh. You decided to go over there. And now they want to come back. Yeah, oh my goodness. The Queen and King of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to be your man. They want to be your woman. You the one for them is what they've decided. And that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't even let me get the new person's reading out because they feel like you theirs. And this is why they paying the background role. I feel like they're trying to come up with some type of plan, some type of solution for this, because they know, like I said, they know they was toxic. They know that they hurt you, that they did a lot of dirt to you. One thing your ex-person wants you to know, and I think y'all gonna call this person a liar when I say this, this person act like they didn't mean to hurt you. But how many times did you tell this person how it was hurting you? How many times did you ask for them to change their ways? How many times did you just ask to be treated like a normal, everyday human fucking being, and they act like they didn't care about your emotions or your feelings? They act like the next woman or next man was so important. Their friends, all that type of shit, right? So now this person, whoever this individual is sitting back thinking about all of this. And it's sad because I feel like they should be, if you pick that path to go down, right? Let's say you at a crossroads, 2 of Wands energy. You got 2 roads to go down, right? You got to pick one. If you pick one, right, you got to go down that road with whoever you chose. So you should just continue down the road with the doo-doo brown person that you chose because you thought the grass was greener that way. You got a little bit down the road like Dorothy, trying to follow the yellow brick rainbow and discovered discovered that it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So now you want to travel back up that same road and try to go down the road that the collective went in, and now the collective is too far gone for you to catch up to them. You can run, you can ride your motorcycle, you can pull up in your coupe, you can do whatever, but you can't catch up with the collective. And this is the problem that they're having right now. Since you have been gone, you've elevated, you've healed. You're not the same person they left behind. Okay, you're not that same individual that's gonna sit there and take their stuff. You understand? So I feel like for a lot of you guys, either this person, I don't know kind of what they're trying to plan, but it's gonna have to be some amazing shit. And let me say this, if they think that giving you a ring is gonna make everything all right, it's not, because that was something that could have been done when they had you, right? So a ring is like the last resort, but we haven't resolved any of our issues. I still got trust issues. I'm still fucked up from you. I still, am hurt. I still remember that thing you did, that stuff you said. I still remember all that. And you want to put a ring on it? That's not gonna work. You understand what I'm saying? So for this person to think that this is the answer, like I'm just gonna wife them, or I'm just gonna try to marry them, that's not the solution to this problem. What they did to you affected your life. It affected the life of your kids. It affected the life of your family, your friends. Everybody was around you was affected when you were hurting. So this individual, man, I see why they're in the background, because they know it's bigger than that. Yeah, 10 of Wands in the Chariot. Yeah, they hurt you so bad, man. You hopped in this chariot, this motherfucking spaceship, and got on away from this person. They know how bad, and you probably left in tears with a lot of love still in your heart for this person. It was the hardest thing to walk away from somebody who loved you. You understand what I'm saying? But you did it. Amazingly, you did it. And now, like I said, wherever they are, it's like this. It's like these type of moods. Hey, Johnny, Jill, whatever. Johnny, what are you doing? What you over there thinking about? Oh, I ain't thinking about nothing. I was just sitting here. And no, this person is in deep thought wherever they are with this doodle brown, right? Wherever they are, they're in deep thought thinking about you. But I feel like it's too late. For some of you guys, you want this person back. But I'm telling you, if you guys don't do some sort of intervention like marriage counseling, or talk to a family therapist, I don't even know what you do before you get married or back in a relationship. Because sometimes the shit just don't work. Like, if you just hop back into this collective, you're going to end up right back where you was with this person, because the issues have not been resolved. And I don't think that this person's issue has been resolved. Why is this person in this Two of Pentacles energy? 6 of Cups. Told you. In deep thought, thinking about you, wanting it to work out. Yeah. You know what they really want, collective? They wanted to come back towards you like yesterday. But they feel like you still mad at them. You still upset. They feel like it's not the right time. So I guess they're waiting on divine timing for God to show them some type of sign, or for you two to cross paths to know that it's the right time. Let me see what this person's true emotions is. I'm going to use my true emotions deck. Beloved, what's this person's true emotions for the collective, please? What's their true emotions at this time, love? What's their true emotions? What's their true emotions? I want our relationship to work. Tell me what I need to do to make it work. Truth be told, haven't you already told this person what they need to do to make it work? Now they want answers, right? Remember when you had all these questions and you're just like, why are you doing this? Why can't you just stay here? Why can't you stay home tonight? Why you gotta leave? Why this? Why that? Right? They didn't have no answers for you, right? But now they want to know, how do I make this relationship work? And you gave them all the information they need. You gave them the fucking GPS to your heart, and still they have questions on how they can make this relationship work. You gonna tell them, collective? You gonna tell this person how they can make it work? Because I feel like they just need to know. Because if they don't know by now, they'll never know. Okay? I found a good thing when I found you. I don't want you to ever change your heart. You are truly amazing. So this person knows. You know what's crazy? This person has always known what a great person you was, what a great catch you was. But because they was on King of Wands, Queen of Wands shit in reverse, they couldn't let you know that. They had to send you through some things. You know, for some reason, this person think loyalty, they can figure out people's loyalty by the way that they react to mistreatment. Wow. So they sent you through a lot of things. I would say they sent you through a lot of tests to test your loyalty, but they took it too far. This last time, whatever happened between you two, for you guys, and look, this person's coming through telling me, quit breaking my heart. Wow. Whatever happened between you two the last time and whatnot, this person didn't think that you would ever leave, that you would ever walk away. This person thought that they had you wrapped around their finger. This is probably what really messed this person up. They didn't see this coming, right? Because you were supposed to be the one that was this good thing that they found, right? That was just on the shelf. And when I'm done playing with everybody else, Raz, I'm gonna do some readings at the end. Like I said, use the pink box, send me a gift, and I'll do you a read at the end. But this person, they set you on this shelf, you know, not because you, wow, it's crazy what I'm finna say and the way I'm finna say it, but hear me through. Not because you were valuable in their eyes, right? But because you were like a keepsake, something that they wanted to keep, you know, hidden for when they were ready, when they were done with the bullshit, when they were, you know, done playing games, when they was done running around, when they was done tricking, when they was done doing whatever it is that people do that's in this energy. They just had you on the shelf because they knew you would be there when they got back to you. But that was their downfall, that they seen you that way. What else? If you loved me, you would have stayed with me. You walked away from me like I never mattered to you. You see what I mean? They thought they had you, collective. This is why it really hurt this person, like the song said, because they never expected for you to leave. Not only that, you left with such an impact to this person's life, because I don't feel like it was one of these loud, I'm leaving you, I'm gone, like you announced your exit. I feel like one day you just stopped calling, stopped texting, blocked, or did whatever you had to do for your own sanity. This is what this person doesn't know. You walked away with a lot of love still in your heart for your own sanity. Not because you had stopped loving them, but you were tired and you just couldn't take no more. Like in my BMHP tarot deck, this woman, she walking in the rain, looking beautiful, but she got tears running down her eyes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it hurted to walk away from this person, but they left you no choice. You understand what I'm saying? What else, beloved? What else about this person? I don't answer your questions directly because I feel like you see through me. I don't want to be exposed. So remember, I was talking about these questions that you would ask this person and how this person never had an answer for you. This is why. Because it seemed like, you know, whatever you said or things you would say will come true or something. And they don't want you to know who they really were. Let me tell you guys, you did not know this fucking person. And the reason why I say that, this person talking about they don't want to be exposed. You don't know half the things that this person was doing behind your back. This person was literally doing things that you would have been exited as out of your life for. But they didn't let you see it. They didn't let you see like how vicious, how vicious they could be to people, to individuals. This was the type of person, like if this was a masculine energy, they just hit it and quit it, right? They had their random females, they'll go eat, you know, kick it with the kids. They was on that, it's a thin line between love and hate stuff. Remember how Martin was on thin line between love and hate, right? Until he ran into Brandy. This was your person. They were doing a whole lot behind closed doors that you didn't know about. Okay, you were like, you know, Mia, Remember, Mia just, hey, Darnell, right? She just seemed like she was just, oblivious. Well, she wasn't, because she knew her sister would tell her that he was a player, but she just loved him anyways. You understand what I'm saying? So this person was that type, but I feel like there's a lot of things you don't know. Another thing I'm picking up for your person is some of your people have undiagnosed illnesses, bipolar, depression, anxiety, narcissism, like some type of mental issues that they've been undiagnosed for. Like if your person had anger issues, or they would just snap out of nowhere, it seemed like they was always irritated or something like that. It's because they got mental health issues, but they'll blame it on you. They'll say it's your fault. If you wouldn't have said, if you would have just did what I told you to do, all that type of stuff. If you're a male dealing with a female, she was trifling. She was, whether you knew it or not, maybe you did know it, but she was for the streets. More men have ran into her than the law allows. And this was, wow. Could have been dealing with the Pisces, because I'm picking up a seductress type energy. Like if you got with a woman and you were seduced by her, and she was very good in the bedroom, or very good, treated you, you understand what I'm saying? Immaculate, made you feel like a king. She made everybody feel that way. You weren't special. That type of shit. Okay? What else, beloved? What else? You are the only one I love. I can't deal with your insecurities. They are stressing me out. So this is the type of stuff they would tell you, right? If this was a person, right, who was doing all these things behind your back, they swore up and down that was you. Your insecurities. Oh, you just insecure. You got self-esteem issues. This was the overplay for the underplay. This person knew is that everybody knows what trust issues do in a relationship. Like at a certain point, we grown, right? Certain things are ABCs of relationship. So at this point in life, we're all grown. We know the ABCs. You reciprocate energy. You love the person the way that they love you. All that type of stuff, right? So this person will be playing games with your mind, right? Blaming you for their actions instead of being a stand-up dude or a stand-up girl and just being honest and saying, hey, baby, I love you so much, but right now, I really just can't give you what you want. I don't want to keep hurting you. I don't want to keep seeing you frustrated and crying, So this is why I'm going to step away so I can become a better person. Good morning, Ice. So I could become a better person. No, this person didn't do that. They wanted to be immature. Oh, is this song playing? So what did he just say in the song? I'm not sure if it came on yet, but he said, she makes the toughest homeboy fall deep in love. Say once you have a Roni, you'll never give her up. She's the special kind of girl that makes her daddy feel proud. The type of girl that stand out in crowd. Find a tenderoni and a Roni, it's all right. I think I'm gonna love her for the rest of my life. This is how the person felt about you guys, right? You stand out in crowds like a sore thumb. You always wonder why you don't fit in nowhere, right? Why people look at you a certain way when you out. Why, you can't seem to make certain friend groups and so on and so forth, because your aura, your energy, your light stands out. You understand what I'm saying? You're not meant to fit in. And this person, maybe they knew this about you, right? But you didn't know it about yourself. They know. It's going back to this card where they said, I found a good thing when I found you. I don't want you to ever change your heart. You are truly amazing. They know that they found a damn tenderoni, If you send me a gift, Ice, I'll go ahead and answer your question from the pink box, beloved. What else, beloved? Wow. I feel alone in this relationship. I feel like we are growing apart, and I don't know what to do to make it work. So they're coming through twice, reiterating the fact that they don't know what to do to make this work, right? So in their stalking energy, and their keeping tabs energy, they're thinking of all of these different scenarios, and nothing seems like it would be beneficial for them in order to make this relationship work, because truth be told, getting back with you benefits them more than you. You've went through all your stress and trauma from this person, right? This person just got loved, right? They got treated well. They got cared for. You understand what I'm saying? So this will be beneficial to this person. So with them saying, I feel alone in this relationship, they know that something within you, something within your heart has changed, right? They wonder if you are still in tune with them the way you once was, if you still love them, if you still want to be with them, if you still care for them, if they even have a chance with you again, or will you reject them? Will they be wasting their time? It's funny how the tables turn. Because you know what happened here, collective? You took this person off the pedestal and you put yourself back on the pedestal in your right position. And you understand now your worth. And this person sees it more now than ever. Because it took a lot of strength. And I think that's what they admire about you, is that you have a good heart and that you're strong. They know they sent you through things that should have broke you. But somehow you still standing tall and you don't put yourself on that pedestal, and you are looking luscious and you are looking all put together. You look like you were never touched. That's because of God's grace and God's mercy on your life. Some people, when they go down, like Mary J. Blige said, I'm going down because you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside. Yeah, that's what they thought you would look like. But for something, and they're stalking them seeing you on social media, them hearing about you, whatever it is, whatever way this person is keeping tabs on you, they didn't expect for you to look like that. You were supposed to look like what you went through. Because guess what? That's how they left a lot of people, looking like what they sent them through. Ooh, that's why I told you, you don't really know your person. You will be surprised. This is horrible to say about this person, but you will be surprised that you actually did get treated well compared to other people that they've dealt with. You will be surprised to find out the low down dirty things that this person has done to other people. And you'll be like, oh, well, maybe what they sent me through wasn't that bad, right? But this person's just that type of person. And I'm going to find out why in a second. Beloved, give me one more for their true emotions. This one wanted to pop out so bad. What is it? I love you so much. Oh, wow. I love you so much, my love. You are so special to me. I want to spend time together with you. So this person has finally put some respect on your name. Now they love you so much. Now they want to spend time. Now you so special. But why does it take... What do they say? Absence make the heart grow fonder. Why does it take that? Why does it always take for you to lose something, as they call it, a good thing, right? Why does it take for you to lose a good thing to realize how much you actually love that good thing? Why did it take for you to put your good thing on the shelf, forget about it, mistreat it, mishandle it, for you to forget that it was there waiting on you? And now when that thing just suddenly disappeared, right? Now you're missing that good thing that you had in your little house all alone. So when this person says they love you, they do. But here's the T. It's at the bottom of the deck. I'm afraid to be vulnerable with you. I think you wouldn't accept me if you knew the real me. And this is why I keep saying, the person they showed you wasn't how they show up to other people. You know how Tyree said on Baby Boy, I lied to you because I love you. I'm out here telling these hoes the truth. Wait, what did he say? Wait, let me get it. I ain't seen Baby Boy in so long. He said, I'm out here telling these hoes the truth. I lie to you because I love you and I care about your feelings. So in some way, that's why I said your person got some undiagnosed mental issues. Because in some way, this was their version of love, right? Remember, this was a toxic person, right? This person, I feel sorry for them. Because if you don't take them back, and you were their person, because spiritual gift is here. God sent you to this person for whatever reason prior to you. But where are they going to find, if you're the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, and they're the King of Pentacles, male or female, where are they going to find another Queen of Pentacles at when it's only one in the deck? They find a Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of, but they ain't going to never be able to find their perfect match, a person that complements them in every area of their life. You understand what I'm saying? Wow. Let me get this deck. Let's see. What else does this person want the collective to know? What else? Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? See, this person, I understand exactly why they're in the background just watching you, why they haven't made their move. Because honestly, they don't think that you're going for any more of their BS. They feel like they sent you through a lot. They thought about it. They thought about it now. They didn't think about it then, but they thought about it now. And now it's like they want to be vulnerable with you. What the cards say? I'm afraid to be vulnerable with you. I think you wouldn't sell me if you knew the real me. So they're sitting here wondering, will the collective listen? There's so many things I need to tell the collective, but will they believe me? Will they hear me all the way out? Or will they cut me off? Or will they block me? Or will they not want to talk to me? Like, oh, I don't know what to do. And that's why they're coming through. This person is at impasse. That's why they're coming through twice saying, where is it at? I don't know what to do to make it work. Because every scenario, everything that they're coming up with in their mind isn't going to work. Because too much damage was done in this relationship and they know it. So they're just like, you know what? Well, maybe if I could just talk to the collective. But I don't know why that reminded me of talking to Adam and Eve in the garden. And when the snake started talking to Eve, it sounded good, right? Oh, we could be like God if we just bite the apple, because I want to be like God, right? So it tells me this person is going to play on your what? On your emotions, right? That's why the snake talked to the woman, but didn't talk to the man, because he knew how to play on the woman's emotion. So either way, this person want to talk to you, right? They want to get something out, and they feel like if they could touch your heart, that you will be willing to hear them all the way out, or willing to give them a second chance, right? Because there's that whole agenda. They want to have a second chance with you, but this probably about the 15th, the 30th for some of you guys, the 50th for others of you guys. But this person wants just one more chance. I'm getting that Ray J song, if I had one wish, we'll be best friend, love never ends, it just begins. But sometime this shit gotta end. We can't keep going through the same thing, bro or sis. I've taken you back. I've gone through this over and over and over again. What has changed? Like, I've changed, but what has changed within you since you were the one causing all the fucking problems? Let's just be honest. I was a good person to you. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being, but I was good to you. I had good intentions. And how you did me was wrong. It was dirty. And now you want to talk. What is there left to talk about? Because the talk is about getting to your heart space again. So it's up to you guys if you want to hear this person out. It's funny I said that. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. So this is a person this person ain't grown. Fuck that. Because what I was getting ready to say is, this is a person that's wearing a mask right now. But hasn't this person always worn a mask in this relationship? Haven't they always left you guessing, right? This person has never been their true, authentic self in this relationship. So they still are immature because they're talking about, I want to appear unbothered. I'm acting like I don't care about what happens between us. This is all immature ass behavior. Like, either you gonna come and get your woman, you gonna come and get your man, or you gonna miss out on opportunity. Because whoever that is creeping in the black, that person don't want nothing but for you to shine. You understand what I'm saying? That's why she's sitting there with that pink and that turquoise on, because her man don't mind her shining, right? This person minds you shining. They didn't want to see you shine harder than them. So they had to keep you in a certain mindset. So you will believe that you were less than to boost their fucking ego. Like I said, your person may suffer from some form of mental health issues. Period, point blank. What's been going on with this person in this person's life since the collective been gone? What's been going on in their life since the collective been gone, beloved? What's been going on in their life? What's been going on in their life since the collective been gone? Oh, they've been getting readings on you. If you are a person that introduced them to tarot or something, they've been getting readings on you. They want to know how you feel, if you're still interested. This person has been, there's an older male or older female that they've been trying to get answers from. Like, should I approach the collective? Should I say I'm sorry? How should I go back towards this collective? Stuff like that. I feel like this person tries to tell them, like, you know, to pray about it and stuff like that. But they know that this person needs to say things from their heart, right? But I feel like this person is confused, because not only are they asking this person, but they're asking some other spiritual figure, right? This person, they have someone that's giving them good advice, someone that's giving them bad advice. You guys remember the little cartoons? They have the, you know, the angel on one side, you know, the darker figure on the other side, and they're trying to make a choice of decision, but they got two different things going in their ear. That's kind of what this person is experiencing right now. They're trying to talk to somebody about it, but they get two different points of view, so they're a little confused. Yeah. This person, wow, the husband and the divine feminine is here. So whether you divine masculine, divine feminine, whether you're the wife or the husband, this person wants to make it official with you, if that's what you guys want. Like, the card of the rejection came out. This person knows. And I swear to goodness, let me be honest with you guys. For some of you guys, you envision a time where this person come back and they're trying to get back with you. And you get back with them and you guys live happily ever after. But I feel like what's surprising is in that moment, there's going to be something about this individual. And it's like going to be a alley-oop from God or something. Like you're going to see something, this individual going to say something, and it's going to trigger you. You're going to know they haven't changed. And you're going to be like, nah, I'm cool. And I'm telling you, this is what's going to be surprising for you guys, because you guys love this person. You wouldn't think that you'll be like, no, I'm good. But it's going to be something that triggers you from the past that this person says, that this person does. And you just like, no, I'm not going through that shit again. Yeah. See, the little girl is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So it tells me like you in your full womanhood and your full manhood. You don't have time to play little girl games or little boy games anymore. You're done with that chapter of your life. This is a chapter where you're ready to really make moves, to build, to do things, to really create the life that you want. And this person, all this playing games held you back. You went back 10 steps fucking with this person. Okay? Wow. This person, yeah, they think you the one. But here's the thing, though. And the narcissist is at the bottom of the deck with a mask on. Told you this person still wears a fucking mask. Here's the thing, though. This person went towards other energies, right? Because they felt like it was connection. It's funny how life works in mysterious ways. I was going to say God works in mysterious ways, but I don't know if this is one of the things God would do, is give this person an illusion, right? And mislead them and misguide them so they choose the wrong person. That seems like a trick from the enemy. But this person who now wants you, but thought that whatever they were doing or whoever they were doing it with was the right choice at that time, something about the scales falling from their eyes. They see now what they didn't see then. This person wasn't it, right? if they still with this person, they have fights and arguments. This person is not fucking present at this person's home or house or their house, whatever the case is. A lot of times this person is zoned out thinking about you and whatnot, and this person's like trying to get their attention, wondering why they're not touching them, holding them, kissing them. We know when we lost our person's heart, they don't touch you, right? They don't have sex with you. They ain't as lovey-dovey with you. You could tell when your person got somebody the fuck else on their mind, and it hurts so bad because it feels like you can't reach them no matter what you do, like they somewhere else, right? Like they there with you, but they not there with you. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what this other person is experiencing at this time. Like this person is there, but they not there. And that's some hurtful shit. Wow. What else? What else real quick? And then I'm going to get into the personals before I call it night. Oh, they was in love with a stripper. Who had this energy? This was a person. They chose sex over love. Who sung that song? Trey Songz, Sex Ain't Better Than Love. So this person did get bamboozled. I understand the two choices now. I understand the two different paths, right? Because they chose what felt good in the moment versus what will be good long term. Not to say that this person was just more amazing in the bedroom than you, collective. That's not it. But this person was doing shit you ain't gonna do, right? This person was, like Janet Jackson said, nasty, right? I don't know if he was nasty like this person was nasty. And no disrespect to the sex workers, strippers, or whatever. But this person was like this person's personal porn star at home where you could just do whatever and it was cool. Good morning, right? So that's the path they chose, right? It wasn't, for them, they wasn't about love. Remember, they was out here Tatiana and shit, right? Tatiana, right? They was looking for them a Tatiana, right? So that's what they chose. They didn't choose based on their heart space. They chose based off of down there. Whatever make that thrive or pulsate or whatever the case was. And yeah, maybe now they've matured a little and they see life differently. Maybe they've went through some adversities. But yeah, they fucked up. So if you guys want this person back, they'll be there for the taking. But I don't know why. Because you got somebody that's beautiful coming in. This person just took over the motherfucking reading though. Like, you're not finna tell the collector about nobody new. I'm still in the picture. They still mad. They still mine. And at the bottom of the deck is unblocked me. So a lot of you guys got this person blocked. They're talking about, I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. So now this person's ready to open up and pour their heart out and tell you all the things that they wouldn't tell you before. Because remember, they had the card of, will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? And it's like that Sunshine Anderson song. I heard it all before. Like, I don't know. Everybody's different. So some of you guys will hear this person all the way out. For others, you guys, you're going to throw up two fingers and move around because you know, like, man, I can do better. I'm not that same person. You know, say, for example, you met this person when you was in a certain stage of your life. Maybe, you know, this was before COVID or you was just a different person. You know, 5 years later, people change. 10 years later, 15 years later, people change. You know, we might have been, you know, vibing back then and on the same thing, but right now I don't see us going down the same path. We're not on the same shit. You over here, I'm over here. I'm in banking, you in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? Like, are you guys still like on the same level? So it's going to be a lot of things that you have to take into consideration, collective, as your beloved. And I don't know why I call this person your beloved, because you do still love them or you wouldn't be here. As your beloved gets ready to reappear in your life, once they get some courage, right? You're going to have to make a choice, a life choice. And our lives ain't nothing to play with, right? People play with our lives and it affect our kids and shit. We around there, we ain't got energy for our kids. You know, we stuck in the house in the bed, ain't talking to our homegirls, ain't talking to our homeboys. We just changing. And everybody is wondering why. And sometimes we just choose to suffer in silence because people gonna judge us, call us stupid, all kind of stuff. And we just rather just deal with it internally. So I want you to remember those spaces that you were in at the epitome of when you were really hurting in this relationship, how bad that felt. Because I feel like for some of you guys, you need a reminder of that pain before you just consider, oh, well, I love them. But Latina Turner loved Ike, and she still came out what love got to do with it. Like, you don't think she loved that man, but he used to abuse her and mistreat her and all this type of stuff. At least that was her version of the story. I think I committed to it, but whatever. But really remember those moments when you were hurt and consider whether or not it's worth being back in that space. Because remember, I said that your person may have some mental health issues. People with mental health issues, okay, let's say the person come back, they put a ring on it. Now you attached to them legally. And now you really got to deal with they shit, or you got to go through this whole divorce process and split assets and do all of this stuff that could have been avoided, right? I'm going to ask you guys, have you guys seen Ashanti and Nelly? And do you guys think that Ashanti's really happy now that she got back with Nelly? Like when Nelly, like Ashanti, she's a cute girl. She's a beautiful spirit. Just Ashanti, you ain't never heard about her in no drama, nothing. It's like she just be with her family, stay in her lane, right? And when he put her on live, when she was laying in the bed and she was feeding her baby, I was like Ashanti was embarrassed because number one, she's not the type of person that's just on social media and she just come on with her bonnet, her scarf on, or in her daily, grind or whatever. When you see Ashanti always shining like the star she is. That's Ashanti. So I'm like, I don't know about, that relationship. She went back, I think they got back together after 10, 15 years after Nelly had been married, all kind of shit, life went on. But to me, she just don't seem like she happy. Like I seen her the other day, because I was scrolling down my YT feed and she was in the mirror and she was doing what Ashanti do, looking cute and, checking out her braids and just being Ashanti. And Nelly in the background, he ain't come and say nothing. It just don't seem, it seemed like it was more beneficial for him than her, because now I seen him on a Drag King commercial. He got, he on the show with her. Like, we forgot about you and your Air Force Ones, bro. Like, what the fuck, Like, Ashanti gonna always be Miss Baby, Baby, Baby. Like, we gonna always mess with Ashanti. So it just, I don't know if she's happy. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys avoid. You may love a person, you might care about a person, that might be your boo. But, 5, 10 years down the line, is that gonna be the one? I mean, really think of your life. Like, yeah, do they align with your goals? Were they a person that was trying to help you get there, or was it something else? I just want you guys to be proactive and really think about that before you consider allowing this person back in your life just because of love. Sometimes when you love someone don't mean you're supposed to be with them. You can love people, but it's not meant to last forever. So don't make the mistake of letting this person back in and they're not meant to be there in your next season. Time goes on. Let's see what's in their shadow. Beloved, what's in their shadow? What do they want the collective to know, please? I never used to look at you that way. They didn't, because they had you over there on the shelf. They never seen you shine so goddamn bright. So now they see who you truly are. I feel like something about the way you've grown. Like, how butterflies are in the cocoon, right? And when they're in the cocoon, they look all ugly and whatever. but then they come out that cocoon and they got all these beautiful, vibrant colors. And I feel like that's what you did. You transformed before this person's eyes into this beautiful butterfly type spirit, right? They just see you differently. And that's why they said they never used to look at you, because they didn't know like what God was getting ready to do in your life. They didn't even see this coming. They see none of what they're seeing now coming. And this is why it's fucking them up. Like, damn, that's what I had. Yeah. Like, you forgot how bad your girl was or how handsome your guy was. You forgot because you were so into you that you couldn't see them. What else, beloved? What did I say? I fear that you will reject me. Told you. This is why they in the background, you know, playing it cool, just stalking and watching, waiting for their next move, like a, I don't want to say like a creep, but they're scared. I fear that you will reject me. This is why they're doing all that they can do behind the scenes before they come forward, because they really do fear that, because I feel like they ain't gonna be able to handle it like you had to handle it. This will be a breaking point in this person's life. Maybe this person shouldn't even come in to get their heart broken this type of way. Because if this is a masculine energy, like I always tell the feminine energies, masculines don't love the fucking way we love. We can love you for a year, 2, 3 years, and then, you know, if we break up, okay, I'm gonna do my healing or something, or I'm gonna meet someone new. Masculine energies may love 2, 3, maybe 4 women in their entire fucking lifetime. Period. Right? They don't love like us. I don't know why they cut like that. They just different. So this fear of rejection, they ain't gonna never recover from this. Every person behind you is gonna have to deal with this fear that they have. Like, damn, I lost the one that would have been good for me. Right? So you'll always be in their thoughts 10, 15, 20 years. It's funny. That's why I say life is peculiar, the way that life happens. That's why it's not a game to be played with. Look, I never want to feel that way again, and I forgive you. Oh, they forgive you for walking away from them. They forgive you for hurting them. They forgive you for not giving them a alley-oop and letting them know that you were really, really tired of their shit and you was about to go. So they feel like they had to forgive you for hurting them in some type of way. Ain't that about a... Told you your person. They come out with forms of mental health issues in these cards because their thinking is a little off. Yeah, you can forgive the collective for walking away, but why did they walk away? They was tired of your shit. They couldn't take no more. Okay? And then they're talking about, I never want to feel that way again. Because you hurt them. And this is what they needed to forgive you for hurting them. But after everything they did, they hurt themselves. It's easy for anybody to play the victim role. Right? Oh, you hurt me, so on and so forth. But what did you do, though? It hit different. Hurt hit different when you know you caused the pain. Okay? That was the karma. Their hurt hit a little different because they had to sit back and think about all that shit that they did. And remember, that card came out in this reading. What was it? Regret? Remorse? Guilt? Yeah, that hit different. That hit different from I have to walk away because I just can't take no more. You don't have that weight of the world on your shoulder, feeling like you wronged somebody that was nothing but good to you. Because remember, this person came through talking about, what did they say? Hold on. I found a good thing when I found you. I don't want you to ever change your heart. You are truly amazing. So when you done a good person dirty, yeah, that hit a little different. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, collective. Let me see. Let me get a power message. Do I have some power messages out here? Yeah. What does the collective need to surrender to at this time, beloved? So now this person got questions. How deep is your love? Do you still love me? You still want me? You still care about me, baby? I still love you. I still want you. All right, bro. Damn. I'm waiting for this new one and this all black to pull up on me. You know, I'm looking good, feeling even better. You know, what I'm attracted now surpasses you. That was then, bro, sis. This is now. Oh no. So yeah, collective, maybe that's the question. How deep is your love for this person? Does your love run deep? Or, yeah. What does the collective need to know? What's their power messages? That's a lot, beloved. May I get one at a time, please? What's their power messages? Surrender. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limited ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar your life, which is probably why I just gave that whole little spiel before I pulled this card. Because you ain't where you used to be. You're not that person. That's an old version of you. Who you are now is not who you were then. You've grown. You've matured. You know, you on a different level of your spiritual journey. So when beloved is coming through talking about surrender outdated beliefs of yourself, that's why I said, are you and this person going to still be in tune? Do you think you and this person still vibe at the same level, like the level when you guys first met? No, you've grown. And this person, I don't know, they over there with their mental issues, whatever it is that they've been dealing with. But I don't know. You just ain't, I just don't feel like you the same person, collective, and things will ever be the same. I just don't. Sometimes we want it to be so bad. And do couples get back together? Yeah, miracles happen every day. But I'm speaking in reference to your particular situation. You know whether or not you've outgrown this person and you're not where you once were in your life. What else, beloved? What else? Surrender to divine timing. I know why this one coming out. It says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. This is what you gotta do, because you see that fine motherfucker behind her. That's what you need to surrender to. That type of person that's getting ready to come in. The type of person that was at the beginning of your reading, who is a motivator, an encourager, who only wants to be by your side, who wants to see you shine and play that background role. But if you don't wait for this type of person to show up, if you anxious, you'll end up back with your ex just because you don't feel like there's anybody better coming. But beloved is coming through telling you there's somebody better coming. It's up to you if you want to go back through this. You know who this person is. Oh, this is just another reminder for some of you guys. Some of you guys might meet this person, this handsome gentleman, handsome woman, Lord forgive me. This beautiful woman, right? And then your ex shows up with all of these things that they've been wanting to say to you. And the point of it all is to put you in confusion, right? Because dang, the person that I love finally came back, finally here. I've been waiting on it, and they finally here. And I just started kicking it with this person 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. They cool, but I don't really know them. What should I do? Should I just... Because they ain't really did nothing to me, but I do still love them. I don't know what to do. Here's what you do. Go with the new. Because you already know what the past looked like. Why go backwards? If this person, like I said, this beautiful woman, this handsome male, comes in your energy and they are a great person to you, a great individual, only inspire you, say encouraging words, like, you know, have you as the apple of their eye. You know, when y'all out in restaurants, when y'all out in bars, wherever you guys are, they're focused in on you. They're trying to get to know about you, your likes, your dislikes, all of those things. They're you focused. Why you gonna fuck that up for something from the past that always puts you like last and everything else first in front of you? Like, come on now. Some people are willing to say or do anything to hold you back. Absolutely. Absolutely am. And this is that person. Because they wouldn't even let the new energy come through. They came straight through the reading. Here we go, beloved. Here we go. Here we go. Beloved is coming through. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And that just puts the nail in the coffin right there on that relationship. Because even beloved is like, man, just wait. Just wait. I got something beautiful for you. You don't have to deal with this person who won't take care of their mental health issues, who hasn't cared enough about themselves to get the help that they need. I got somebody that's healed, that will be all about you, that has a heart for you like I have. Just wait. Just surrender to my timing. I got you. I got you. So it's up to you, beloved. You can go back to the ex because they're readily available, or it just seems like a good idea at the time, or you can wait on this beautiful thing that God is preparing and cooking up. Like Gorilla said, let it cook. That's what beloved behind the scenes doing. Everything has to work out. You guys got to be at the right place at the right time. You know how have you ever had one of those moments where you just knew that it had to be God that put you somewhere at a certain time? Because so many events had to happen for you to be there exactly at that moment. It's like that right now. So many events have to happen so you and this person can meet at that perfect time. Like whatever you're doing in your life right now, like, yeah, everything has to align. So it's that perfect moment in time. God is a very wise, omnipotent, magnificent God who knows so much more than us humans. He knows what you need. Just trust him. Okay? Some people are willing. Okay, that's the same comment. All right. Either way, that's the message I have. Do any of you guys have questions before I get out of here? Drop it in the chat. Let me check something really quickly. Let me see. Alrighty. I gotta really check out all these new features they got on the back end. But yeah, if you guys got a question, put in the chat real quick. Other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here and leave this on your mind, because the biggest thing for you guys right now is to surrender these unhealthy relationships. Wait on God's divine timing and surrender these outdated. You're not that person that you think you is no more. Honestly. Like, my deck, Get Rich or Cry Trying, is all about leveling up mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, right? It's like, man, once you've done that, how can you still reside in old spaces? You're not that person no more, as much as you want to be. I have family members used to be my ace boom coons, right? Used to be my ace boom coons, but right now I don't find like we have anything in common anymore. Like, I'm not on what they're on, and that's okay. It don't mean I love them any less. It's just, I'm not gonna spend that much time with them because we really don't have nothing in common. Every time I used to be with them, it was always some bullshit. It's like, no, I'm not there anymore. I rather have my peace of mind. I'm gonna DM you that, I haven't forgot about you, beloved. Is there anything you need to know? Let's see. Ew, which card should I use for you today? These ones. Beloved, what does M need to know? What's the message you have for M? What's the message you have for M, please? Courage. Take the leap. Your courage will see you through. There's something that you are, what will I call it? It's what's the word I'm looking for? Something that beloved told you to do, and you keep avoiding doing it, right? Out of fear, right? What if this happened? What if I don't have a place to live? What if I move all the way to California and I don't know anybody? And whatever it is that beloved's been asking you, to take this leap of faith and just do it, even though it's going back to the story of Abraham. When God spoke to Abraham, he said, go to a place, a faraway land that I will show you, right? Leave your family behind. Abraham went because he was a man of great faith in God, right? You need to have great faith in whatever this thing is that beloved is trying to get you to do. This isn't something that you'll be able to do It's coming back again to positive thinking. You will talk yourself out of your biggest blessing because of you allowing negative thoughts to negate your dominant thinking. Just do it. Don't think about it. I don't know if you're an air sign or why this keeps happening, but just do it. Stop overthinking it. Stop overanalyzing it and letting the fear overtake you. Walk by faith. Yeah. That's what Beloved wants you to know. Because whatever he's been trying to get you to do, I don't know why I can't think of that word today. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yep. All right. So, I'll DM you on that. Other than that, it is 5:47 on a Monday morning. I think I've grinded out since 3 a.m. So I am definitely getting ready to call it a moment. I thank everybody for tapping in to Black Madonna HP's Table Etiquettes. Make sure you guys join the fam, because by joining the fam, you will get the personal reads and all that type of stuff. I'm trying to do it differently than I did last time. Last time, the reason why I stopped doing free personals, because some people just take advantage. They don't understand life and how it works. And then it was those that were very caring and loving and showed me a lot of love behind the scenes. So this time when I come back with the free lives, I think I want it to be for the tribe, people that's really invested in the community, all that type of stuff. So, one second. Let me do this puzzle. Cece. Make sure you follow me, Cece. You welcome M. I'll DM you in a second. Does Fred have mental illness? Beloved, does CC person Fred have mental illness? Does CC person Fred have mental illness? Does her person have mental illness, beloved? No, Fred ain't got mental illness, but I'm going to tell you what he have. He's a people pleaser. He cares about too much about what people think, right? Like, I don't know who these people are that's in his environment, or who look up to him, or who he's associated with, but his association drives a lot of his thoughts or the way he thinks. You only learn that when you get into different environments, right? If you've always been in the same environment around the same group of people, you don't know no different way of living. And whoever he's associated with is the reason why his thinking is fucked up the way it is. Clarify this energy, beloved, for his role model card. Clarify this energy. Yeah. He's stuck in time. That's his problem. Stuck in time. Never really grew into his full manhood. Because some people, where the trauma happens is where they get stuck at. They grow, right? They grow as an individual, but their mental don't grow. And so his environment is the reason why he behaves the way he does. Why is Exposure Bear revealed here? Yeah, he's stuck in time, love. Wherever this trauma happened with this Three of Swords, Six of Cups, wherever it happened in the past, he got stuck there. I don't think he necessarily got mental illness, but he's definitely stuck at a place that he needs to release and he needs healing from. Clarify this group. I have this group card here. That's all he know. You know, here's the thing about Fred. The way his environment, his family, his close friends, the way their mindset is what keeps him in this constant cycle. It's like self-sabotage and shit. He could, one thing about Fred, right? I don't know if Fred is tall, dark, or who this Fred is, but it seemed like people do look up to him within his family group, his friend group, whatever. But his problem is he thinks that what he experiences in this environment, this group, is normal, and this is the only way that people live their life. He don't know no other way. So this is what he do. He's stuck in time, beloved. That is kind of what's going on with Fred. Yeah. So just stuck in time. That might be when you get stuck in time, right? Let's say it's a traumatic event that happens. You get stuck there. So if something happened to you at 15, right? And you guys can look this up. But it's like that traumatic event changes your life forever. So whatever this thing was is where he got stuck at. So it's just the way that he operates from that event. He wouldn't know this unless he was trying to do the work on himself, if he spoke to a spiritual leader about it, something like that. But that's his issue, period. So I don't think he got mental health issues, beloved. I just think it's his environment, the people he around, that have had a big influence on him. Okay, that makes sense. He is super toxic and he knows it. And I'm the opposite of that. Probably why we are and not working, I guess. Absolutely. Because Fred, your beloved shows up as a page. A page of Pentacle is that. I don't know how old he is. But if you grown and you showing up in page energy, you are literally stuck somewhere that you're not supposed to be. You should at least be by now, a queen or something like that, a king. When you're in page energy, you on some childish stuff. You need to grow up. And it's all about his fucking environment. Like, if your homeboys, your homegirls, everybody around you think this is the it thing is cool to do, and you're not going against the grain on it, it's normal, right? But some of us like, wait, hold on. Some of us, God has given a vision and exposed us to something different, so we know it's a different way to live. Say, for example, some of our parents, they be stuck in time. They still be acting crazy and doing all kinds. And we like not realizing that what we get to see when we go out in the world is other mature men and women who act their fucking age. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, he just stuck in time. He just stuck. I don't know when he'll grow up, if he even wants to grow up, but he's a grown man with a young mind, right? He might even have a youthful spirit, right? And maybe that's why people like to be around him or they're drawn to him. But if they knew that youthful spirit equates to immaturity, they probably wouldn't be so quick to flock to him. So yeah. But yeah. You're welcome, C. Do anybody else got any questions before I get up out of here? Because, yeah. It just seems like so many of us, I swear, we're in a generation where everything is at your fingertips. You got to want it to get it. I don't care if that's financial, spiritual, mental, whatever, material. You have to want it to get it. And if your mindset isn't there, you'll never have it. You understand what I'm saying? I always say the difference between the billionaires and normal everyday people. Yeah, they may have a head start for some of them, but some of us in this generation are first generation millionaires, first generation billionaires. It's possible if you believe, if you want it. You understand? If your dreams just fit for your environment, then maybe you need to dream bigger. Right? We're going to stop with all these little ass dreams. Like we serve a little God. No. Dream bigger. Have big dreams. And like, unfortunately, I'm going to use your friend, for example, see. But like Fred, the environment he's stuck in, ain't nobody gonna help him to dream bigger, or, you know, tell him, you know, you don't have to live this life. Like, he's supposed to know this. You see it out, you know, in everyday life. But when you're in environments where it's cool, and, you know, say, for example, with things like hood rich and, you know, all that type of stuff, it's just, I guess. But there's really people that's out here, you know, millionaires and billionaires, and they're quiet and silent, and they walk around looking like everyday people. I want y'all to Google how many millionaires are in your state. They'll show you. You'll be surprised how many millionaires live among you. Then you need to figure out where they hang out at. Period. Okay? But either way, I'm going to wrap it up for the morning. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Black Madonna HP's Table Etiquettes once again. Like I said, join the tribe, send me a heart me, become a fan, all that type of stuff. And I'm definitely coming back and do some personals for my tribe. So make sure you guys follow me, join all that type of stuff. Other than that, thank you so much. Get ready for the Get Rich or Cry TRYIN deck is coming. It's lit. You don't want to miss out on it. Mr. Rubber Band. Okay, see, I look forward to hearing from you, beloved. Deshaun, do Kendall want a relationship with me? Let me answer this question real quick before I get up out of here. Do Kendall want a relationship with Deshaun, beloved? Do Kendall want a relationship with Deshaun? Your whoever Kendall is a free spirit right now. I feel like, to be honest, a relationship doesn't seem like Kendall's first priority. It seemed like he got something going on in the background that he's trying to accomplish first. So right now, he's not open to a relationship. Clarify this Magician. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what he's dreaming of, but he got some type of big ass dream. Yeah. Hell no. No, the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Don't even set yourself up for whatever this is. This person is a free spirit. This is a person that you kick it with. You enjoy them while you are around them. But as far as trying to get serious with this person, no. Seven of Swords. Hell no. Not the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles in the same motherfucking read. It ain't even that many cards out here for all these come out. This person's all about themselves. Like I said, free spirit. Like, this person, I don't know if they think they Mr., you know, can't touch this, or I don't know. But this person just come off, their energy is a little arrogant. Like, I can have whoever I want. You know, I ain't, that type of energy. It's a girl, okay. But whoever this is, held to the now. Nope. A lot of drama, a lot of things will come with this person. And this person, whatever they have going on in the background, this is the other thing though, like I was saying, whatever this is that they're trying to manifest in the background, this person is a free spirit. They is not the type of person that is going to be faithful. I would just say hell to the no. Nope. And why am I getting Apollonia? I'm a sex shooter, shooting off in your direction. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a sex shooter. Is your person a freak? Does this person, have you been intimate? What is that energy? I don't know. If this female, like I said, arrogancy might be for the streets. Sorry, I don't know if she cute, if she, as y'all men call, bad, but yeah, she gonna be yours and somebody else too. You can't trust her. You can't touch this energy. What is that about, beloved? Why was that energy there? Oh, she shows up. Oh, okay. She got a sharp mind. She knows how to she knows how to get what she wants. But she a free spirit though. I don't know if I'm getting free spirit energy, because she a fire sign, a Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. But whoever she is, she just seemed like she's hard to lock down. Like, she keeps her options open, or she got a lot of different people in her DMs, text. She seemed like she may be cute, fine, or bad, or whatever y'all call her, Mr. Rubber Band. But yeah, that's going to be a hard one to get to settle down. Because what you want from her is like the real thing. You ready for something real. You ain't ready to play no games. And with all these cards that came out, I don't know. Because this is the thing. And I kind of read this energy when I was doing the video for Pisces. She cute, and she'll have your ass somewhere mesmerized. And this will be the fucking illusion that you will be under. Because it's like, she treats you good, she's nice, whatever. But she don't let that fucking pretty face fool you type energy. That's the whole thing. Because she'll have you somewhere down there, got a box with another man, or put yourself in some type of situation. Like, yeah, you might get broke fucking around with her. Like, just, yeah. And you show up in this emperor energy about your business. I don't know if you actually own a business, or you're about your business or whatever. But yeah, this one right here, if you want problems, I swear this is the pretty package they come in. And I always say this to my tribe. We always choose the pretty package. You know, it comes wrapped in this beautiful packaging with a pretty red bow. And then that box that's sitting over there, you know, it's been kicked around a little bit, whatever. And it's just a cardboard box. We just kick it like everybody else don't kick it. But we open this box with this pretty wrapping, you know, the bow and shit. We open it up and it's empty. Ain't nothing in there. But that box we was kicking really had the diamond in it. So you're looking at how her exterior looked. But man, if you examined her heart, if you seen what was in her spirit, you wouldn't think she that goddamn fine. Like, honestly, this is what football players, basketball players, a lot of different men go through, because the woman she finds, she a good trophy wife, but she just ain't got the attributes that you need that's going to sustain you during the rough times, when you lose your contracts and you lose your deals and all that type of shit. She ain't going to be there. She going to be off with the next one, being a trophy wife. Don't be like Tyrese and be somewhere crying and shit, right? Don't forget Tyrese went through it. I'm sorry, but that's the type of energy she has. She just don't seem like she'll be the loyal type. She seemed like later on, she'll call you some type of distress because she wasn't loyal to you. What else does he need to know about her? What else? Let me see. What else does Mr. Rubber Bands need to know about his person? What else? Beloved got something better for you. It's just about whether or not you want to wait for it. What did I say? I told you. Guess what card came out? Snapped. Unhinged. Instability. Crazy. Now, I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is her. But somewhere down the line, this is one of y'all energy. Either you find out she fine, but she crazy as hell. Or, you understand what I'm saying? It's almost like you could avoid this. Wow. You don't want that type of relationship. I'm sure you had that type of relationship where you couldn't trust a motherfucker, and you had to look through their phones and go through all the drama. And this is what this relationship will contain, because she ain't gonna be faithful. It's like, is she gonna only have eyes for you, or is she gonna be the type of woman that brings problems to you because you find out she talking to other guys? Or, you understand what I'm saying? Is it worth it? So yeah, I don't want you to end up somewhere. I'm sorry, but this is how it happens. This is how people end up on fucking the news and all kind of stuff, because somebody don't play with somebody that wasn't playing. So make sure she worth it, but just pay attention. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Mr. Rubber Band. Because whoever this woman is seemed like she fine as wine on the outside, but boy, she was to send a nigga through some shit. That's what I got. Alright, either way, what if I just want to be friends? That's what I would just be with her. With that type of energy, just be, cool or whatever, because I don't feel like she's going to be a faithful person to you. I don't feel like she's the wifey type. Let me see how she feels about you. What does Mr. Rubber Band need to know about her? How does she feel about Mr. Rubber Band? Wow. Hold on. Let me use these situationships. How does she feel about Mr. Rubber Band? The real friend. Y'all locked in some type of way. She think that she wifey material. Does she go both ways? Or not that too. She thinks, like all of us women think, that we wifey material, all of that. But she'll lock in with you, but this wifey stuff, she'll end up cheating on you. I'm sorry. The girl at the club, you met her at the club. The connection and the heartache. You show up as a divine masculine. You show up as an emperor, beloved. You need to get you an empress energy. I don't think this is an empress. This feels like you dealing with like a woman who's showing up in a Knight of Wands. Let me see what energy she shows up in. Beloved, what energy does this woman show up in towards Mr. Rubber Band? The Hang Woman. So she got you on pause and shit. 9 of Pentacles. Single. Okay, so now that's why I was getting that energy of I'm a sex shooter. Because the same thing you attracted to, other men are too. But she show up in a singles energy. That's why I told you she's a free spirit. You can be friends with her, but don't put your heart into her. That's not going to work for you. Because the heartache card is here. So if you want your heart broke and be somewhere stalking and looking crazy, go ahead and fall in love. But I don't think you want that. Like I told you, she'll have you unhinged. Nope. This ain't that one. So yeah. I'm sorry. I know that was rough. But it just wasn't looking good. As soon as I seen that 9 of Pentacles, I know she a free spirit. She ain't ready to be tied down and locked down. Even though she thinks she got what it is to be wifey. Why do I feel like her showing up in a 9 of Pentacles energy? Okay, she independent, whatever. But it's like she looking for some type of man who she has within her vision, her sight of the type of life that she wants. She might, I don't want to say she's a gold digger, but she definitely got a type that she's waiting for, right? So in the meantime, I don't even want to go into it. Just be cool with her. She's a pretty sight. At least you could just keep her in your life and you can watch what the next motherfucker go through. That's horrible to say, but sometimes you just gotta be 100. Like, you'll hear about it. You're welcome, beloved. Wow. Some women, men too, like if they got this look, and we love those pretty ass boxes, but we don't look for the boxes that's really good for us. It's about the exterior. You get with that exterior, you find out that interior is fucked up. Some women are naturally good girls, and you know it. You wouldn't even have to ask about this woman. But something within your own intuition is telling you to beware of this woman. Listen to your intuition, love. But I'm getting ready to get up out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. I will be back either later on tonight or tomorrow to do some live reading for the tribe. So make sure you heart me, join the tribe, all that type of stuff. Send me a gift. I'll go ahead and do a reading for you. But other than that, thank you guys so much. Until next time, love, peace, and so take care.